Hello, my name is Jasmine. Welcome once again to my channel. Today I will be showing you what we will be using for our fifth grader this school year 2020 and 2021. Our child that is going to go to fifth grade or be in fifth grade has some challenges academically where he struggles with spelling, writing, and a little bit of math. But I will be showing you what we will be using and why. So if you would like to see, then stay tuned. All right, so I'm going to start out with handwriting. We're going to do a reason for handwriting. No specific, I just like the book, how they will start doing. He will start doing cursive. Yeah, he's a little behind in the cursive. He does have a little challenge in writing. I think my child, I just want to say that my child was supposed to be tested for dyslexia this beginning year, but because of the whole pandemic, then we have to wait. For spelling, he has challenges for spelling, but we'll be using Spelling You See. This program, it's like copy work. They're supposed to copy it, and they whatever they're learning, they'll review and they go over it throughout the lessons, and they get to highlight the vowel chunks and vowel and blends. And it comes with book 1 and book 2, your instruction manual, and erasable crayons. You do need the erasable crayons. So this is part 2, but it's copy work, so they'll constantly be reviewing the words instead of traditional or regular, where they in school or other books give you a spelling list, you memorize them, and that's it. They don't go back and review them or use them, and you know that the more practice you have, the more time you get to master it. Now for English, we'll be using BJU, and some of my curriculums are used. I order some of my curriculums used, except the writing books. The reason why I chose this program is because we were using Abeka, but Abeka does not break it down how to approach or how to teach it, and this does tell you how I am, and it has an ESL section. We are English as second language as well, so it's going to help a lot. I've already viewed some lessons, and it tells you like the objectives, the material, the notes, the introduction, how to introduce the lesson to your kids. So I like this, the possible answer they could give you. So we're going to give this is our first year. We've been using Abeka. So it comes with English, and it comes with somewhere. I have the other book somewhere. Okay, so next for reading, we will be using also BJU Press. This is his reading book, very thick book. That's his reading book. This is this is his workbook. This is the answer key. And you have part 1 and part 2. Well, this is part 1 and part 2. The reason why we chose this, we were using all about reading. Yeah, all about reading. Yeah, all about reading, and all about reading is we liked it. We did like it. I just thought he needed a little bit more challenge, a little bit more push. He did that book fine, although when we first started, he had reading challenges where there's a lot of words that he wouldn't pronounce right, and he had difficulty reading. And we tried that program, and that gave him that little boost. So we're going to kind of move on and go a little bit further. All about reading, though, because it goes in levels and not in grades. It wasn't kind of intense in the comprehension side, and that's where he needs now to come in the comprehension. So as far as I know, from when they start learning how to read until 5th grade, they're actually learning how to read, and after 6th and on, they're working more on comprehension and drawing your own conclusions with what we read. So he's going to be making that transition, so he needs to work a little bit more in comprehension. So we're going to try this the same way. I chose the program because it breaks down how to approach and how to teach and what to say. So we'll see how that goes. He's become he made a lot of progress with the All About Reading program. So, and it does come with this teaching visuals. So what teaching visuals are is actually basically they're able to visualize what we're teaching in some of the lessons. That's that. For math, I'm going to be using Saxon Math, the 5-4. When I pulled him out of school, regular school, because I was fairly new, we kind of got behind and we used different programs and I wasn't sure where to begin, so we kind of lost track the first 6 months. After that, we kind of picked up. We were using teaching textbooks, and the reason why we stopped using teaching textbooks is because I just saw the grade level and compared what they needed to learn in here in our state, which is Indiana, and I wanted him to go a little bit further. Not that teaching textbooks isn't, but I just wanted him to have more. For example, he was doing some Saxon work just as an extra, as practice, Saxon 3rd grade, and he wasn't able to do that. But he was doing 4th grade level last year on teaching textbooks. So I wanted him to not just be able to do it, but learn why is it taught that way? Not just multiply or add or divide, but how do I do it and why do I need to do it? Anyway, so Saxon Math, this is his textbook. It has a textbook. It comes with the solution or answers to the tests and worksheets. And this is going to be his workbook. So he gets to do his work stuff here. So they do have a lot of practice. Why do I like Saxon? Is because it introduces things slowly and it gets him ready for what it's coming. And it does have a lot of practice problems. We don't do them all at one day, but I'll let him choose the one that he's struggling the most, so that way he doesn't have that heavy weight of having to do 25 or 30 problems, which it would take him an hour and a half to do. So we just kind of cut it back. So we'll see. We've been doing Saxon for the last couple years, 2 years. So besides using the teaching textbooks, and for science and social studies, I just made a binder, and I'm still working on that. But we will be using any random books for science and just different activities. And for history, we will be using History of Mystery. Yeah, we'll be using History of Mystery, and probably a little bit of the America the Beautiful. So if you would like to see those 2 curriculums and details, you can go ahead and comment below, and I'll try to make a video. But this is what we have for our fifth grader at this point. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.